Afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to Modern Spectrum Gaming, home of the Elite Scout. That's me, Ewan Spence, in real life Commander Jaennics in the game. Now, this isn't an Elite Scout episode. For a start, it looks all completely different. But with the Mandalay out there, I thought I'd put together a quick exploration build and share it with you. So we're here, Shinrada Desra, with the standard Mandalay out there. I've built, we put it together, and I'm going to take it over to my carrier, which is about 2 or 3 jumps away. But first, talk about the build and my thinking behind it. So one of the things to note here, of course, is this is a build designed for exploration. It's not designed to get maximum range. If we wanted maximum range, then we would be cutting out margins, cutting down safety. This has some safety built into it. You still need to be smart flying it, but this should be good if you want to stay out for weeks at a time. Right, let's have a little look at the build. First up, turret and mining laser, because this is a safety margin thing. If I'm out in the black and I need to synth limpets or oxygen and I'm running low on raw materials, first of all, you should always go out on a long exploration with full mats, at least for the stuff like heat sinks and life support and so on. But if you can't find raw materials and you're in space, you don't want to land on a planet for whatever reason, this allows you to drop into an asteroid field, plink the asteroid, pick them up with the cargo bay patch. It's not pretty, it's not fast, but it might save you in an emergency, or it might save somebody else that you meet who doesn't have that. You can plink off the bits for them and then they can collect them. Anyway, slight bit away, do like to have it on there. Optional internals, fuel scoop 6A, we've got a class 6 slot. That's what we're going to do with it. Allows you to get really close. You're doing like 900 kilograms a second, almost a ton to go, and with a 32 tank, you're done in under 30 seconds. Love it. Guardian FSD booster, class 5, pretty obvious on that one. Okay, now, fuel tank. I'll tell you why this is here. It's because if I'm going to be doing a neutron highway out to Colonia and I want to get somewhere fast, that fuel tank lets me do 3 more neutron stars, but you have to drop down to find a fuel star. So it does extend the range. It means there's a little bit less jump needed, there's a little bit less refueling stops needed, and of course with our 6A fuel scoop we can go much further. So that is something I like to do. Personally, I'd like to double the tank size, but the 5H is going for the Guardian FSD booster. So that you can switch out for whatever is fun. Shield generator, class 3. It is enhanced, low power, low draw. I might make a mistake, I might hit the ground, I might boost into something accidentally. That will save me out in the black. Cargo rack, there's cargo rack, you need at least size 4, so you can synthesize 4 limpets. But if I'm going out a trip, I tend to throw in a Hutton Mug or 2 so I can leave it somewhere stupid. So cargo rack size 3 gives me 8 tons, so I can synth 4 limpets and 4 bits of cargo for transporting or whatever. 3D repair limpet, I don't need range, it's going to be repairing my hull if something goes wrong, so it can just stay as the 3D because there's no range. It's the same repair values as the 3A. Planetary vehicle hangar, 2G. Now here's the thing, you could, if you weren't using the fuel tank, you could put the 4 hangar in and have 2 survey vehicles going in, and that's an option. It really does depend on what you feel like doing. For me, that's switchable. If I'm going for a sprint, I'll do the fuel tank in the 4. If I'm going for a little bit less, I'll do the planetary vehicle hangar in 4. AFMU, I've already mentioned neutrons, you need the AFMU. Slot 1A is fine, I've got materials, I can synth more AFMU mammo as needed. Detailed surface scanner should be pretty obvious. Right then, we also have the Super Cruise Assist put in there because I can sometimes get a little bit dozy, and it's always good just to have the stop. It's mostly there for that hyperspace zero throttle rather than anything else. An advanced planetary support suite is still in there. It's a weird module, it's always there but nobody ever uses it. Right, okay, core internals, let's just scroll down and have a look at those. Okay, mostly lightweight here. 5D sensors lightweight 4 because that's what's pinned. Fuel tank as per. Thrusters, again we are grade 5 on that one because hey, this is a fast thing, so why not enjoy it. They are clean, mostly to keep the heat down so you can get in really close to the stars for refueling and strip down for weight reasons, obviously. 4D life support, lightweight. I've got grade 4 pins, so let's go with that. Power plant, 3D, get the size down as much as possible. keep it as light as possible. It's got grade 3 overcharge on it, which is enough to just about do everything. You could juggle a little bit with the modules. You could probably get away with doing 4 on there as well and just keep everything really simple, but 3 it is. 3D power distributor. That looks to be the smallest you can get without ridiculous amounts of engineering to still allow the craft to boost. Now, you wouldn't normally need boost on exploration, but there are times when you get too close to the surface, you go in too fast, you just pitch the nose up, boost, get yourself out of there. Again, it's a safety thing, it's an emergency thing. Yep, you could drop that down to 1D, drop the weight down, eke a few more bits of range out. I'll prefer to have the safety, thank you very much. Mandalay armor grade 1. You can build on that. I could probably put more on that because it's lightweight, there's no extra weight. There's an option there to build that up, I just haven't done it yet. And of course hyperdrive, it's the SCO, so in this system it's called hyperdrive overcharge, and it comes of course with increased range and the mass manager. Finally there on the utility mount, heatsink launcher, again, get too close, pop a heatsink, there you go. All about staying safe, giving yourself some margins to be going on with. And that's the build. Right, let's just bring this back over here. Actually, we'll keep the we'll keep Icarus up actually, rather than my face on there. I think it's probably far better on that one. So let's just switch that over into the game camera mode. There we go. And let's just move this over to navigation, route planning. As I said, we're going to get ourselves out to my carrier just to give this a little run through its paces as well. For some reason, Elite's decided that it's not going to play all the noises for me. I don't know why. You're just going to have to listen to me, okay? Well, there's a little bit coming through, but there we have got a slightly different volume. 3 jumps, there we go. Quite happy on that. Now yes, we do have the docking computer, we do have the crews on there, but I have them powered down at the moment, so we just check through. Various bits and pieces are off. That's right. When I was bouncing around doing the engineer, I had those on. In terms of the Super Cruise and the auto dock, but I've put this into pure Explorer build for this demo video. So there we are, we'll just pop yourself down and just remember the cockpit's high. Hey. And there's the boost, and as you can probably hear, I have no sound effects coming in. Okay. Okay, LHS2. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Icarus display, you'll see there in the bottom right corner that we have our route already laid out. LHS2 with 1 star, Cocasa with 1 star and 17 planets, Pegassi 1 star and 13 planets. K class, M class, M class, M class. So, everything looking good. Whee! Panels that don't do anything. Oh, annoying thing. I can see down there, but then... Yeah, that came out. Remember to the nose up. Let's go right next. Right next to the zone. Look at that. Lovely. We're still in the red zone of the planet, but... Temperature... Just doing lovely. 2 jumps to go. So yeah, the Icarus display, I might as well mention that actually. Icarus Terminal, downloadable program, I think it's from GitHub. I will put a link up in the show notes. It runs a little web server in the background of your computer, so it creates obviously its own HTML page. And the great thing is, not only can you see that on your laptop, and in this case I've got up as another screen going through OBS. Wow, the server's having fun today. Are you Braben tunneling me? Stuck in hyperspace forever. Well, this probably gives me a chance to just come back to my camera. I have an Android tablet, and it just sits at the side of the desk, and that actually has the Icarus tablet going on it as well. We've jumped out. We don't have Super Cruise Assist, so we've got to remember to duck. Let's just, you know what, let's just go as close as we can. There we are. Yeah, first time you see it, it's turning around the star. You can probably duck down and go a bit faster. Anyway, just before we do the jump, yeah. So we have the Icarus. You can pop on a tablet, and that can just basically sit beside you while you're playing, and you can keep an eye on things. Things like navigation, like the system that you're jumping into. I'll show you that one in the next one. And basically, it's just another way to see the information, and it gives you something very slightly different to watch on the screen. Okay, building up for the jump. And that drops us out, so we'll just get me. There's the carrier. And we'll be going on a manual approach. Let's just switch over and just have a look at the system we're in. Yeah, fair amount going on here. Okay, getting ready for the drop. And we can see the maneuverability. And remember, this isn't the max maneuverability that we would normally have, because it's running 4D thrusters. So you can get a little bit more in there. Once you go up to 5A, once you put them on down drag, you've got a lot more space to do stuff and move around at speed. And now we can hear the engines. To be perfectly honest, the engines, it's like little flutterbys. Okay, landing pad 12. Okay, 100, 200 knots, gear down. In the blue. Established on localizer. Stable approach. Count to 50 knots. I know it's not knots, I know it's meters per second. There we go. Nose in.
Docking successful.
Drop it down.
Engines disengaged.
Refuel, and that there is the Mandalay in a very quick and dirty Explorer build that will probably be tweaked over the next week or so. That will probably have, I mean, there's going to be countless builds out there on YouTube and everywhere, but for now there are many Mandalays. There are many combinations. This is my Mandalay. I'm the Elite Scout, Commander Jaennics, Modern Spectrum Gaming. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Like, listen, love, share, subscribe, all the usual stuff that goes on there, and we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.